I'm Bunny.
Hi, I'm Raina.
And this is Trash Crafts. Today we're going to be making deodorant.
Ooh.
Today I am drinking Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout because we don't have a sponsor. What are you drinking, Raina?
I'm drinking Wicked Red with Fireball in it.
Because Raina likes to get extra trashed.
Very trashed.
I'm a dirty hippie.
Spike! No! Wait a minute! Shannon, don't touch me. You're a dirty hippie. You do not get punk at all. No, you're mad.
And I don't like to wear aluminum in my deodorant, which is basically the thing that is an antiperspirant. Which is really difficult to find in a lot of deodorants. And if you do find natural deodorants, sometimes they don't really work well. So I made a number of recipes, and I found a deodorant recipe that works for me. That makes me not smell bad, but I still get to sweat, which is, I don't know, in my opinion, good. There's water in this pot, and then you put a heat-proof device over it, and that's how you make a double boiler. I have a number of recipes here, and there's a variety of different ways that you can do it. I like using Shea Butter as my core because it's better for the skin, but you can use coconut oil, which has been the trend for a couple of years now, which is what's there. The one recipe that I'd like to try is this one here that is on my list that you can't see, but if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description below. It's here in our heart.
It's really here, I promise.
Alright, we're gonna ad-lib this a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna start off with oil. Now this recipe calls for 1 ounce of coconut oil and 1 ounce of shea butter. I'm gonna just do 2 ounces of shea butter.
We can use the chewed gum.
Is that shea butter?
It's chewed gum.
Alright, so we need 2 ounces of this. This is on. I don't like touching it because it has that, but
it's like holding a wad of chewed gum.
The drunker I am, the less I care about how gross stuff is, so I'm already regretting putting on nails for this video.
You want me to do it?
No, it's fine. I've already started. So, oh my god, how much of this do we need?
2 ounces.
Shut up. It's gonna take like 99% of this, and I could have just taken a small piece off instead of doing this. I get it.
Close enough. That's close enough. Don't. Oh, gross. I have hairy arms.
What is that, baby oil?
Actually, they use salad dressing because it gets a better sheen.
Jenna, this is ridiculous. What does any of this have to do with comedy? You burnt.
It's still all like gross in my nails.
My hands are dry. Just put it on my hands. This is what friendship is for.
This is what it's all about, folks. All right. I didn't bring a spatula. Oh, thank God, it all came out in one cup. Next point is a carrier oil, which can be anything, which I didn't bring anything but sweet almond oil. We need 0.4 ounces of an oil, so we need 0.4. Why did you take it off? You just squeezed it out of the hole.
You can't just say stuff like that. 0.4.
All right, dump it in.
Dump it in there.
In this, yes. All the oils basically come together in this. All right, now we need the same amount of beeswax.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's beeswax pellets. Do you not see my handmade label on the top?
I can't read.
It's gonna like kind of be staticky, so just good luck. Going so slow.
Look, you just poured it all over the thing.
It doesn't want to come out.
That's why I was using my fingers, but okay, judge me, that's fine.
It's close enough.
How is that more?
Hey, it's fine. The beeswax is gonna take the longest to melt, so. Fucking, like, you gotta salt it, bro. Alright. Oh, put the lid on that for me.
This is upside down.
I know. I was hoping you'd figure it out.
This beeswax does not want to melt.
No, it does. It melts at a very high temp.
It looks like those drinks from the like early 2000s, you know, the like Orbeez or Orbits or whatever.
All right, so the beeswax is mostly melted. Oh God, I hope this is gonna be right. All right,
It's right.
we're gonna turn this off. It's good. So we need 5 ounces of arrowroot powder.
What's this?
Yes, here.
Starch flour?
It's arrowroot powder.
I know what that is.
That's a lie. We need 0.5 ounces of arrowroot.
Alright, well, give me a dang old spoon.
It's right there. Oh, you want to use something?
What did you want me to just pour it? That's a disaster waiting to happen, Bunny.
Hey.
What the fuck? I took some
Put
out.
it back in the bag.
There we go. Fucking nailed it.
I'm gonna sneeze now. I'm honestly I'm not sure what the arrowroot powder does outside of absorption. This is emergency drinking watermelon. The next ingredient on this particular recipe is Diatomaceous earth.
That's not the word.
Yeah, Diatomaceous earth. How do
A
you?
for effort.
How would you say it?
Well
you say it.
Diatomaceous?
Oh, I thought it was Diatomaceous.
Diatomaceous. If there's it's M-A-C-E-O-U-S, Tomaceous? Diatomaceous?
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
In any case, I am aware of this because if you put it in your garden, it's great for bugs, but it washes away with rain, and it's very expensive to use for that. So I don't own any.
So if you have problems with bugs in your armpits, apparently this will help.
So what I want to use instead, which is what all of the other recipes have, by all of them I mean 2, which is baking soda. Now this is where you have to be careful. So baking soda is what makes natural deodorant work. So if you don't use this, you will probably still smell bad. But the problem with using it is that it is an irritant. So if you shave your armpits like myself, and you put it on, you might get some irritation. So this is half a tablespoon, which I think is a teaspoon. I don't have a full tablespoon or anything.
Oh my god, Bunny.
Well, I have one, but it's silver and it'll reflect the green screen. Here, you whisk and I'll pour. Count to 4.
1. I just knocked the whole paper over. Ooh!
3. If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart aleck.
Aww.
Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons.
It's getting really bubbly.
Well, baking soda will make stuff bubble. So that would make sense if that was happening.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, we can. It's right over there. It's really gross. Well, you touched it, now you're committed.
Oh man, the whole bottle was corrupted. It's all oily and gross now.
So this is vitamin E oil, and it's 5 drops, and you can buy vitamin E capsules instead and do that if you want to pierce them with a knife. But we're already,
Oh no!
Here,
I can't open it because it's all oily.
Here, that's for you.
Okay, so how many drops? 5?
So good luck figuring out what drops are. GG! Alright, so now is the fun part. So we get to use essential oils. Now this can be anything that you have or want, but what we're definitely going to use is lavender oil. And we're using lavender oil because lavender oil is antibacterial. And depending on the recipe you use, I have anywhere between 20, it is a lot, 20 to this recipe calls for 60.
Woo!
No. So count, Raina. Maybe it'll drip.
1, 2, 3. What? We're at like 7, 8, 9. You know what? We're doing good.
Are we?
At some point, you should stop. Now.
It's time to stop!
Like I said,
It's time to stop, okay?
No more. Oh, here, you next. Here's more. This is more lavender.
I feel like I just bought Bunny.
It's set up to 60.
No, that's a different recipe.
Or do you want to add some patchouli oil?
It smells like hippie.
It's very strong as it is, but like I think like 1 or 2 drops on some bad. What do you think?
It smells like a hippie. I don't hate it. I'm not saying I hate it.
How many do you want to add? Maybe 10?
Let's just do a few. Essential oil is really strong. If you add too much, it could irritate your smell.
That's true. I did 3. How many more do you want to do? 5?
Yeah, let's just. Okay, that was like 6 more. That's okay.
3 more.
Everything is fine.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
That should be everything that we need for this recipe. So do you want to pour it in a deodorant container or like one where you can scoop it out with your finger? Because I added extra shea butter, so it should harden more than one with coconut oil.
Let's do the jars just to be safe.
Okay. We are gonna pour them. Here, let's move this, and we'll pour them in the jars over here with all of the beeswax pellets on the thing.
Because they look cool. It's like glitter.
You guessed. Okay. So be careful and pour gently into 1 or more of the jars. That's fine. It's all good. You can put that right back on where we found it.
We found it like this. It came this way.
All right, we are going to pause while this solidifies, and we'll come back and we'll show you the final product in just a minute.
It smells good.
It does. I like it. So we've waited for our deodorants to cool a little bit in the refrigerator.
And we're going to rub them out.
Well, we're gonna at least touch them so we can see what they feel like. Instead of adding the coconut oil, we did double the shea butter, and so it's a little hard. If you press down, you can like get some up. Oh, great! It's under my finger now. And this is like far more than you'd ever need to use for an armpit. You'd need about you should have done it. Yeah. So this is on my finger here is about good for. Off the camera.
That's the finger I used.
Is enough for 2 armpits.
I'm gonna put it in my armpits.
Then do it. Do it all over. It does smell a lot like lavender and I guess a bit like hippie.
It smells like hippie.
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I smell like that.
I'm going under my shirt. I'm not gonna armpits. Sexy. Would you wear this?
Yeah, I mean, it smells good. If it works, we'll find out.
So, like I said, the only thing to be careful about is the baking soda. If you don't shave, it'll be easier. If you sweat a lot, it might get a little irritated, but otherwise...
I do sweat a lot. We'll find out.
We'll find out how irritated it makes your armpits. But I found this recipe works really well for me, and you can use any essential oils for the scents you like. Not just the ones that I have. You can use other ones like peppermint if you like mint and all that. I just like lavender because of the smell and because of the antibacterial
Mint is good
aspects.
for the holidays.
I mean, peppermint scented sugar cookie armpits. But in any case, that is how you make deodorant. Would you do this at home?
Yeah, it wasn't actually that hard. I mean, minus the alcohol.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can do it trash. You can certainly do it sober then, right?
100%.
So, thank you for watching Trash Crafts. Raina, where can they find you online?
Oh man, at Dorian Darkstar on pretty much everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. Dorian Darkstar.
Great. You can find me at BunnyCo on Twitter and a variety of other places like YouTube, or you can just find me on RockPunch. I am in a number of sketches here on our live streams and on Trash Crafts, obviously. If you have a suggestion on what we should make next on Trash Crafts, put it in the comments below. If you have any links or recipes, share them with me. If you have anything that you've done for deodorant that works really well for you, again, let me know. I'm always looking to improve and do new things. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Trash Crafts.